Well, here we go again with Liverpool led out first by their skipper Phil Thompson. To be followed out by Arsenal tonight in a change strip of yellow shirts and blue shirts. So now this extraordinary cup saga between Arsenal and Liverpool moves on to Highfield Road, Coventry. Again, the crowd is a good one, but that's not surprising after the epic battle at Villa Park on Monday night that ended in a 1-1 draw. It was the night when Alan Sunderland scored in the opening seconds of the game for Arsenal, only for Liverpool's equaliser to come from Kenny Dalglish, only seconds from the end of normal time. The teams have since rested and counted their knocks, and Liverpool now arrive with a new left-back, Avi Cohen, the Israeli international, who gets only his second full game. Otherwise, the names are familiar enough. Arsenal, they have no injuries to report. They field exactly the same side that started the game at Villa Park. Indeed, the only change is at substitute, where Paul Vasson comes in. He, you'll remember, scored the winner for Arsenal against the Italian club Juventus in the European Cup Winners' Cup. So Liverpool's Avi Cohen gets an unexpected chance in the defence. He says he feels a little nervous about it. But what about the character of the Liverpool striker David Johnson? 5 stitches in that eye wound from Monday night, but he's out there battling again. The referee, as at Villa Park on Monday night, is Pat Partridge from County Durham. And so it's Liverpool in that famous all-red strip of theirs who get us away, attacking the goal to our right. The ball with Phil Thompson, and Liverpool, you can be sure, determined not to concede a goal as quickly as they did at Villa Park, just 10 seconds on that night. Ball coming to Graham Rix here, who's had a very severe haircut since Monday night, I notice. And a throw to Arsenal. There's John Devine, now Rix. Rix again, but Thompson for Liverpool. I think one of the things that's got to be said about this cup tie, fierce and competitive though they've been, the behaviour of the players on both sides has been absolutely magnificent towards each other. It's a point that Bill Shankly was making just before the game tonight. So I think the game has drawn an awful lot of credit from these battles between these two great old clubs. Phil Thompson there with his header. Phil Neal, well, he's giving a ball to Sunderland, played in here for Stapleton, and he hit one first time, and he hit it straight at Avi Cohen, the number 3, and it was a mistake there by Liverpool that could have cost them dearly. As it is, it's a corner for Arsenal to be taken by David Price, and O'Leary is up, with Willie Young also up at the near post. The big men from the back are up for Arsenal, and it's into the side netting for a goal kick. Too high for Young, but Devine in behind him, but then gives just that fleeting little chance for Sammy Lee. Oh, he's done well there. He's found McDermott, and eventually it's a goal kick. Minutes gone, no score, and a throw to Arsenal. Willie Young. A long searching ball there, and it finds Rix, but the pass back from Stapleton was just a little too close to Phil Thompson. But it's Arsenal's throw, quickly taken there by Talbot. Now Devine. And Sunderland was hoping to get in behind there, but it's a throw to Arsenal. Graham Rix with it. Brady. And Rix really asserting himself there. A little drag back by Sunderland. Brady going in there to try and whack that ball into the Liverpool penalty area. Rix now turning it in there well and knocked away extremely well there by Avi Cohen. far post as Arsenal get a corner. Ricks now hitting it straight at McDermott. Price in there, McDermott with the clearance. That's a couple of little touches from Cohen, and both of them have been very good ones. But at the moment it's Pat Rice for Arsenal. Played out nicely here again for Arsenal, but Ray Kennedy that time coming to stop Stapleton, but Stapleton got a second chance. Talbot coming in, and Arsenal are in the lead with Brian Talbot. Well, it was a terrible moment again for Ray Clements, and there was no chance for him as Brian Talbot came roaring in for that headed goal. A mistake on that far side by Ray Kennedy, who slipped at a most inopportune moment, couldn't put it out, floated back superbly by Stapleton, and look at them lining up there. But it's Talbot's guided header wide of Clements. 11 minutes gone, Arsenal in the lead. So are we going to get a repeat now at Villa Park, where Arsenal there got an early lead? And Brady on Souness, and Souness pointed fingers at Brady, and the referee is having words with the Arsenal number 7. And in fact, Phil Thompson, I think, wanted the referee to have a look at Souness to see what was wrong with him. And Souness is still on his haunches, in fact, after that clash with Liam Brady. But another brilliant start by Arsenal. And now I think they know what they can expect. An onslaught almost ceaseless now from Liverpool. It's Phil Thompson again with the free kick. Hit high towards Ray Kennedy. And Price giving it there to Sammy Lee. Well, that was the most extravagant curler that he attempted there. Way, way wide, and a goal kick. The time now for Arsenal to consolidate, to pull themselves together, to make sure that they hold on to this lead. In the face, well, there's the man who makes sure they're going to consolidate it now. He's not stopped shouting, and what an example he's given them with that 11th-minute goal. And a good throw there for Ricks, except that Neil came across quickly, and it's going to be an Arsenal throw. Ricks, Stapleton, Talbot. Played for Rice, although I think his original intention might well have been to play it for Brady, but it's Brady who's got it now, and he's going to attack Avi Cohen, but Cohen timed that challenge beautifully for Liverpool, and he's found Kenny Dalglish, with McDermott sprinting through the middle for him. All stopped by Talbot, and Talbot's going to get a yellow card for clattering into that ankle of Terry McDermott. So it's going to be a free kick for Liverpool. Phil Thompson with it. And McDermott, and down goes Jennings. Of course, Terry McDermott didn't begin to catch that the way he wanted to, or the way that really could have caused problems, as the free kicks floated in there by Phil Thompson. You can see how it comes to McDermott, and Jennings gets nicely behind it, but never a great problem. Lee, cut out nicely by Devine. Ricks, flitting away there from Souness. Played nicely as we come to the last quarter of an hour by Brady to O'Leary. The last quarter of an hour of the first half. And the Liverpool throw. Attention without quite the excitement of a few nights ago, but I just have a feeling that that might increase as the game wears on and tiredness creeps on, and with it a few more mistakes. But no mistake there from Willie Young. And Souness and Talbot are getting, as you can see there, involved, and a yellow card there, this time presumably for Souness. So Souness gets a yellow card. Well, he's had a mild altercation with Liam Brady. He had one there with Brian Talbot, and referee Pat Partridge obviously felt that Talbot was the innocent man there. And it's going to be a free kick for Arsenal. David O'Leary with it. And it's going to be Stapleton with a header straight through to Ray Clements. Devine with the throw. Stapleton with a header. Ricks. Just look at those red shirts hustling around him, Neil and Lee, and it was Neil getting in just too much of a bite, which gives Arsenal this free kick. Floated away there by Brady for Rice. Look at the space for him on that side to measure up a few things, but Hansen and Souness getting in each other's way, and Talbot playing it through here for Sunderland, and wide of that goal, and almost out of nothing there. Arsenal were presented with a chance through a misunderstanding by two Liverpool players. And then Talbot with that diving header, and suddenly, look at him, onside, but screwing it wide. Dalglish's header. O'Leary miscuing. Kennedy with a chance, and what a chance it was. But not anymore. Well, poor Ray Kennedy, it was his slip that led to the Arsenal goal, and suddenly with O'Leary making a very unusual mistake for him, lets Kennedy onto his left foot of all things. But it didn't work out for Liverpool. Rice getting there, just guiding that on, he hopes, towards Rice. O'Leary planting that one firmly enough away. And a little touchdown by Sunderland for Brady. Supported by Pat Rice with Talbot available in the middle. Still Brady being pursued by Cohen. Plays it back here for O'Leary. All the way back. All the way back. Neil to Johnson. Devine is after him. Defenders have gone forward, but it comes to Cohen on the far side, being hustled by Sunderland. Hansen. And again Sunderland doing a lot of good work there for Arsenal, hustling and not allowing Liverpool to get into any sort of stride there. And in the end, it's Thompson's pass that finds only Brady. Quickly cut out again by Souness, and here's Hansen with Ray Kennedy on the far side. Now with McDermott waiting in the middle for Kennedy, and Dalglish in the middle also. And Devine for Arsenal. Lee playing it inside once more. Souness trying to get it wide for David Johnson, and Arsenal get it away. Sammy Lee with the throw. Graham Souness with a backward header. O'Leary up again for Arsenal, and again. Souness once more for Arsenal. Dalglish trying to turn it on for Kennedy, and it's Pat Jennings beneath his crossbar. But that was bobbing about there with a lot of discomfort for Arsenal, in spite of the work of O'Leary. And as it comes to Kennedy here, taken by Jennings at full stretch. So 10 minutes to go to half-time. Arsenal leading by a goal to nil. Again, Kennedy making that advance down the left, but it's not his night at the moment. Arsenal's throw. Rice will take it. Stapleton. Sunderland. Well, his object was to find Ricks on this side. But now Ricks has got it, but here's Thompson for Liverpool. Souness saying, let me have a go. And that's cut out quite easily by Stapleton. It didn't reach Cohen. And That's cut out by Souness, who's got Dalglish up there as well. He's got McDermott on this side and Johnson. Goal kick. Coming forward now with a little more venom, and David Johnson explaining there that he wanted to try and curl it, but well, he was way off the mark. Certainly in the last few minutes, Liverpool seem to have got back their appetite for the attacking battle. Thompson, Souness. And it's their ability to get people like Souness and Sammy Lee and McDermott and Kennedy into fast-running forward positions that might just unsettle Arsenal. Clements with a kick. Rice for Jennings. Sunderland's header, Neil playing it back to Ray Clements. Neil forward, Johnson. Devine getting it away, Ricks. Neil coming in again for Liverpool. Devine once more. Ricks being challenged strongly by Neil, but it bounces for the Arsenal man. Brady's little header there for Sunderland. Played on the game for Sunderland. Oh, and it nearly fell into the path of Brady. Ricks instead, and Brady getting in each other's way, and rescued by Talbot. And it's back from Devine to Jennings. And the referee again very quietly having a word, you can see there, with Terry McDermott and with Liam Brady. That's the second time in a couple of minutes he's felt the need to do that. Kennedy, Cohen. And here's Souness. A minute to go to half-time. Phil Neal playing it forward firmly towards McDermott. A rugged challenge there and an unfair one by Willie Young, giving Liverpool this free kick as we come towards half-time. Phil Neal is over it. His free kick, curling in there. Willie Young on the far side. Dalglish was on the far side, and Liverpool get a corner in the last seconds of the first half, with Arsenal leading by Brian Talbot's goal. Corner floated in there towards Ray Kennedy, coming for David Johnson, hit through a crowd of players. Ray Kennedy turning it wide. How did he do it? That was absolutely amazing. It's a corner. In fact, it must have been an Arsenal defender who somehow got a boot in there and got it wide when it looked a formality for Ray Kennedy. Lee turning it in there. Souness now. And Johnson saved by Pat Jennings. A tremendous finish to the first half. And what a marvellous save it was from Pat Jennings from David Johnson. And when it rebounded, it looked a formality for Ray Kennedy until it was hooked away for the corner. We're into time added on for stoppages at the end of the first half. And in fact, there goes the half-time whistle after that tremendous flurry there by Liverpool that almost brought the equaliser to the goal scored by Brian Talbot after 11 minutes for Arsenal that put them into the lead. Chances have come at both ends as men have grown tired, and I think that will only increase in the second half. I think we might well have 45 minutes to come that'll be remembered for a long time. As it stands at the moment at half-time here at Highfield Road, Coventry, Liverpool 0, Arsenal 1 in this FA Cup semi-final replay, and we'll be back with the second half. Welcome back to Highfield Road in Coventry. The crowd here incidentally tonight, 35,335, the first ever semi-final of the FA Cup to be held in Coventry. And I think as we wait to start the second half, the crowd have had pretty good value in the first 45 minutes. And maybe they're expecting things to hot up a good deal more now as Liverpool come rampaging forward. We're looking for that equaliser to Brian Talbot's goal after 11 minutes for Arsenal. It's Pat Jennings on the ball for Arsenal at the moment. Souness for Liverpool. Devine and Neil. Neil planting the long ball forward there. Willie Young putting it away for the Liverpool throw. Johnson stopped by Brady. Flick there for Stapleton. Turned nicely back by Stapleton for Brady. Sunderland's up as well, if he can find Sunderland, but Cohen got a nice deflected header there away for Liverpool, and not content with that, is making the running to make himself available for Ray Kennedy, but it's a Liverpool throw instead. Good break by Arsenal, and good work by Cohen, who's now taking this throw. Neil. And it's with Lee. Neil again. Johnson. Souness. Willie Young away. Phil Thompson. Kennedy's header, and won by O'Leary. McDermott is Lee right in there. What a good little header by him for Johnson, and Lee available again if required. Instead of that, it's Phil Neal. Now Lee's required, playing a nice simple ball again in there for McDermott. Maybe a little too close to that byline though, but McDermott has made something of it. Oh. And Price very nearly lost it there to Kennedy in a very dangerous position. Souness coming up in support this time for Liverpool. And now it's with Cohen turning it in, and off Sunderland for the corner. So Rice at the near post. And that's going to be Devine at the near post, as Dalglish will float one of those little corners in for Liverpool. Under Jennings' crossbar, and again a good bit of safe catching by the big Irish keeper. Cohen, Kennedy, Hansen. Here come Liverpool again. Lee has gone into a forward position for them. Remembering, of course, if things stay this way, they've still got Fairclough to bring on. Willie Young getting it away. Neil playing it in once more. And Price beating Ray Kennedy in the air, but here's Cohen, the little pass again, and Cohen once more played there for Dalglish. A little toe poke and he's wide. Unlike Dalglish, but that was a really perceptive piece of play there by Avi Cohen. Only his second Liverpool game. Look, the little pass there for Kenny Dalglish, and the toe poke that was wide. Jennings with the goal kick for Arsenal. Sunderland's jump. Cohen away. A little touch there by Dalglish, and Kennedy struggling to keep that one in. Well, he's kept it in well, and he almost found Dalglish again. Here's David Price. Brady thundering it away there, and a handball, and a deliberate one there by Phil Neal. Players get yellow cards, whether you believe it or they should or not. They sometimes get yellow cards for that, but Pat Partridge took, I think, a very sensible approach there. There was no yellow card for Phil Neal. Actually, I think there were so few Arsenal players up, there wouldn't have been much of a benefit accruing to them in any case. Little wriggling run there by Ricks, and a free kick for Arsenal for the foul on David Price. But they still haven't quite pounded Arsenal tonight as they did at Villa Park when they were behind and looking for that equalising goal, Liverpool at the moment. Although, in fairness, they've had chances and they're coming forward again, except that Johnson tends to go the other way this time. And that's easily cut out by Willie Young. So it's Arsenal forward. A little flick there for Brady. Played on again, and an offside given, but that really was a hairline decision there by the linesman on the far side. Ray Clements wanting to get on with it quickly enough. And Sunderland standing over the ball, which is silly. And the referee, I think, telling Phil Thompson to hold it. He wants to have a word with Alan Sunderland. And that might be construed as ungentlemanly conduct. And he's got a pretty sharp ticking off there by referee Pat Partridge. Liverpool's free kick. Phil Thompson with it. Hit high towards that Arsenal penalty area. Up there in a good heading position again was Willie Young. And Rice getting it away. Stapleton beaten by Hansen. But unfairly so. Hansen must have pushed in on the back of the Arsenal number 9. It's a free kick for Arsenal this time. With 10 minutes of the second half gone. Rice with the kick. Stapleton's backward header. Thompson calm and assured. Cohen getting it away. The fall for Dalglish here, getting past Pat Rice, but cut out by Willie Young. Brought down, no, not given. And Souness can take it up. And a great save by Jennings. Although Arsenal still complaining to the referee that there was a foul there way back that gave Liverpool possession. And Souness went on and really was able to line up his shot. Good keeping by Jennings, though. Well, you can probably hear the crowd. We want a ref. Souness. Cohen. And Willie Young, who's really had a storming game again here tonight, just as he did at Villa Park, this time finding Stapleton, and now Brady trying to get back onside, and they couldn't quite make it. There wasn't very much in it because Phil Neal on the far side almost played them onside. It's a free kick for Liverpool. Hansen. Johnson. Cohen. Kennedy. Johnson again. And here's Johnson. Played in there, and it was knocked away again by Arsenal. But here's Phil Thompson. Well, he doesn't put many balls wrong in the course of 90 minutes, but it was a poor one. It gives Arsenal the throw. It's an amazing run of Arsenal's. They've lost only one of their last 24. They've been under pressure for so long. But here they are leading still by a goal to nil. Hansen. Cohen. Kennedy. Foul there by Rice. It's a free kick for Liverpool. Shouting, we want a ref. I think Pat Partridge has been in long enough to know that you can't please everybody. And he can only give what he sees, and he's one of the best. And that's a good break forward by Phil Neal. And it might work for them. Dalglish with a shot. Oh, off the legs of Jennings. And Souness tried to turn it in, and somehow Jennings retrieved it again. Look at Pat Jennings, the calmest of men, giving somebody a bit of stick in that Arsenal defence. And it was a great run by Phil Neal in the first place. Right up there, when Arsenal tried to play the offside, Dalglish's shot hits Jennings on the leg, and as it seemed to be going out, in fact it was McDermott coming in there and he couldn't quite turn it in. What an amazing scare there again for Arsenal, but they still retain this single goal lead. It's a good challenge by Devine, and here's Talbot. Look how he's being hustled. And it'll fall for Johnson, and he just kept it in. Flicked on this time by McDermott with a back heel for Lee to cross it across the face of the Arsenal goal. And behind for the goal kick. Still pretty venomous on the break, and this great little competitor, Sammy Lee, has grown up so much in this cup competition. It's a Liverpool throw, just inside the Arsenal half. Back for Hansen. Talbot. That'll only go as far as McDermott. And there's Devine whacking that one away. Neal. Lee. Neal, a nice turn there. Again, Thompson ready to spring forward. Lee available on the far side if Neal wants him, but no, he's hit it here towards Ray Kennedy. But Willie Young winning it in the air, supported well there for Arsenal by David Price. Cohen with the throw. McDermott for Souness. Johnson speeding in on this one, but it's not going to reach him. It got caught up on the air in the wind. And now Brady for Arsenal. Sunderland. Hansen's coming across to cover. Stapleton and Ricks are waiting in the middle. And they'll wait in vain as Cohen's simple pass finds Kennedy and Hansen's clearance finds touch. Brady. Lovely ball there for Ricks. And Ray Kennedy. Lee. Played in again. Kennedy being watched closely there by Rice. The little touch here for McDermott. The red shirts are swarming in there again. Dalglish looking to hook one and hooking it just a little too high. So reminiscent of Monday night. There's so many red shirts now getting into that Arsenal penalty area. McDermott playing that little ball there. And what a lovely little hook here by Dalglish. And as you can see, not a lot to spare. Stapleton for Sunderland. Nobody there for the return. Hansen. Dalglish. And still Dalglish with time enough to get that cross in. Too high for Willie Young. And Sammy Lee putting it wide. There was a great chance there for Liverpool as Dalglish floated that one in, and just for once Willie Young, who's had a terrific game, was just that little bit too much underneath it. Turned back there for Sammy Lee, hit first time and wide. And it's David Johnson coming off. And David Fairclough, who has come on. Hansen up again, so well. Price just whacking that one into Liverpool territory. That means a couple of seconds of breather. And Liverpool now really are in the risk business. They've denuded themselves to a certain extent at the back. Phil Thompson, Phil Neal and Alan Hansen here. They've pushed Avi Cohen up more to a midfield position, and in the meantime they've pushed Ray Kennedy up as an out-and-out striker. So they're playing at least 4 up now, Liverpool, but it's Arsenal who are coming there with that shot by Price, and it had to be watched closely by Clements. Willie Young, and the flag up on this side again an offside, this time against Fairclough. Thompson. Cut across here for Hansen, who's got Cohen available for him. Fairclough also on this side, but Cohen in a bit of trouble. The ball was bobbling nastily there for him. So here's Clements. Lee with the header. Kennedy with the header. Talbot getting it away, not very far. Cohen to Fairclough, but here's Brady with a chance to break. He turns back into it again, and then the shove there by Hansen on Sunderland, giving the free kick to Arsenal. Rice will take it. The Arsenal fans are already beginning to celebrate, but it's always a dangerous thing to do against a side as formidable as Liverpool when they're a goal down. Talbot. Sunderland offside, a free kick to Liverpool. Eight minutes to go. In there, Devine away for Arsenal. Souness, Neal, and Dalglish preventing that going for the goal kick. It's an Arsenal throw though. Linesman indicating that he wants Pat Rice back an extra yard or so. Sunderland finding Stapleton. Now he's got Phil Neal, or rather Phil Thompson, to attack, and Hansen is supporting his Liverpool captain. Neal back to Clements. Well, I think a lot of people thought Liverpool were over the brink the other night, and they pulled themselves to safety. But here's a great break now by Talbot. He could put everything behind him. No, the whistle had gone. The whistle had gone. Fractionally offside there, a matter of 6 or 7 yards inside the Liverpool half. And the red flag of the linesman pulls him back. So we're left still with, 6.5 minutes as Hansen plays it in there again. O'Leary up brilliantly. There's Souness. The whistle had gone there as well, and it's a free kick for Arsenal. Not surprising you don't hear the whistle in the tumult that's here at the moment, as Liverpool fans try to urge one last big effort out of their famous team, and Arsenal fans are already beginning to celebrate the thoughts of a trip to Wembley on Saturday week. There are 6 minutes to go. Liverpool have been on the brink before, looking into the big black hole of a semi-final defeat, and they're staring at it again now with a little over 5 minutes to save themselves against Arsenal. That's a free kick for Arsenal. Turning it in for Souness. Brady, Ricks. Stapleton again, played inside for Ricks. He tried to get it on for Sunderland. Now it's with Talbot. And the challenge was strong again, but Brady tried to get in there. He cracked Sammy Lee in the face. I think it's a free kick. Thompson. And now Ricks. 4 minutes to go. Arsenal's throw, although Phil Neal wants to take it himself. Come on, you yellows, say the Arsenal fans, with 3.5 minutes left. Sammy Lee. Brady to Talbot. And an onside this time against Sunderland. He looked at the linesman as though he couldn't believe it himself. And a chance maybe? No, it's just knocked away there by Hansen as Stapleton came in. The long ball forward now by Sammy Lee. And Arsenal getting back in strength, and it's Willie Young. And have Liverpool got the resolve or anything left in their legs now to pull this one out of the bag? 3 minutes. Hansen's header. Brady, challenged strongly by Ray Kennedy. Phil Neal playing it forward again towards that dangerous man Kenny Dalglish, but O'Leary beat him in the air that time. Hansen to Cohen, the linesman's flag up on this side for an offside. Rice will take the kick. And Arsenal will be determined not to let this one slip again. Sunderland. Hansen there. Ricks, but Thompson going through that challenge. McDermott hitting it on. Dalglish battling away with Willie Young. And again the whistle's gone. Again it's an offside against Arsenal. And once more it's a free kick for Liverpool. 2 minutes left on the clock. Phil Neal high into that Arsenal penalty area. The big men are there once more, and the little men like Sammy Lee just nicking that one in there towards Kenny Dalglish. But that time Rice was covering him and Jennings was secure. 90 seconds are left. With the header. Sunderland, and that's a pass that will knock a few more seconds off the clock as the referee looks at both linesmen now. I make it a matter of seconds and Arsenal away. 3 successive Wembley finals it'll be for them, and that's a record. Liverpool's double is finished because Arsenal have won and go through to Wembley to meet West Ham on Saturday week. Brian Talbot, the scorer, the man who's made the difference, but he knows also the man who's made the difference at the other end. Pat Jennings with 3 stupendous saves in this game, and Arsenal have ensured an all-London final at Wembley and have denied Liverpool a chance of a really memorable double. Liverpool, saved themselves superbly at Villa Park, are trudging off the field a beaten side, knowing that they now have an important game on Saturday when they have to lift themselves to play Aston Villa in a match that could win them the league championship. Talbot pursued by photographers, a smile of victory all over his face, that header after 11 minutes. Well, he's won a Cup Winners' Medal at Wembley with Ipswich. He did it last year with Arsenal, and now he's putting himself in line for number 3. Well, the scenes of jubilation are there for Brian Talbot and the Arsenal supporters. Arsenal have won by a goal to 0. And now let's go and find Gary Newborn.
Two superpowers. And the bottom line today is that United must win to stop Liverpool disappearing over the horizon in the Championship marathon. Liverpool in their chain strip of all yellow, and Ian Rush is caught offside. United throw. Movement coming from Whiteside. Free kick taken quickly by Muren. Souness reading the intentions of Duxbury, who can try again. Wilkins has got forward. This is Koppel.